How to clean your cartridges, why blowing in your cartridges isn't a good idea, and using a pencil eraser the worst thing you can do. Coming up.
Consider subscribing if you already haven't and hit the bell button so you don't miss anything. Stop! This is the worst thing you can do to make your cartridge work. It's a myth. One of the biggest 8-bit and 16-bit myths around.
It is only useful when there are clearly visible dust particles in the cartridge opening. But when you store it in the case, when is the last time that did happen? First of all, it's unhygienic and gross. Do you want to touch something that someone else licked? Basically the same, you're basically spitting in your cartridge. Second of all, your breath contains moisture, and moisture and metal will corrode. So you will corrode your pins. And the irony here is, instead of making it better, you will make it worse over time. And to make matters even worse, you will corrode the pins of your cartridge slot in your console. If your cartridge doesn't work, clean the pins of your cartridge with alcohol.
No, not that kind of alcohol. Use the highest percentage alcohol you can find, 96% for example. It's the most aggressive and dries the quickest, so the least chance of corrosion. Dip the Q-tip in the alcohol and make sure that it's not too wet, but also not too dry, otherwise you will kill your cartridge with an electronic discharge by rubbing it. Then firmly rub the Q-tip against the pins on both sides and let it dry for 5 minutes. Look if it's dry and not any cotton residue is left behind in the cartridge opening. Stick it in again. If you need to stick it in and take it out a couple of times, your cartridge is faulty due to mechanical failure or ESD.
The original Megadrive cartridges that I own are never blown into, and they work every single time, no exception there.
And never use a pencil eraser to clean pins. You will definitely kill your cartridge with an electronic discharge by rubbing it. Maybe not directly, but in a year or maybe 5 it will show.
If your pins are corroded, you can try to sanding the corrosion off with a really fine grain of sandpaper. Just lightly, not too heavy. What you also can try is a copper polish, but again be aware that copper polish leaves a film behind that is really good for the copper but not for the pins, because they need to make connection in your console, so clean it afterwards. How did you clean your cartridges? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if this video was at any value to you, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you already have it and hit the bell button to get notifications. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!